Still looking at me.
What's up, gang? Good evening. How you doing? Welcome back into another reaction video. Money Adventure here. I'm doing alright so far. Better than yesterday. Well, it's not perfect and it still sucks, but at least it was not too bad though. So I will just say for the sake of it that it was just below average, but it was okay though. I just finished watching What If episode. Now, I'm not going to spoil it, but I dig the concept from Ultron not only possessing the body of the Vision, but also gaining the Infinity Stones that makes him OP. So, awesome episode. So, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. But right now, it's time for me to get back on the grind because here's something that I haven't done in a very long time, like DeathBattle episode reactions. Not like I used to, that was years back. And I am aware that there is a latest episode that came out a couple days ago, and I'll talk about Goku Black versus the Reverse Flash. It's Dragon Ball versus DC, and nice pairing that I will say, because those two definitely have in common, which are several, like being obsessed, manipulating time, utterly sociopaths, and most of all, they are hard to kill. I mean, if you haven't seen the Trunk Saga or the Flash series, because those are the two I do watch, so I am aware of their strengths, their feats, and their weakness, and yeah, pretty much that they're almost quite a match if you ask me, but I already know of their backgrounds, so let's just focus on the fight and see who's gonna win. And well, but let's go ahead and take a look at this, and without further ado, it's time to react.
It was me, Barry. I was the one who...
I'm sure you did. Okay. From Dragon Ball Fighters, obviously.
Mortals, sinners, prepare for divine justice!
Jesus. Uh-oh.
Oops.
Let's go.
Excuse me, sir. I'm in need of your services.
What the? Oh my god! What? What a total douche. Jesus Christ.
Stand still and face your judgment, mortal!
Okay.
Okay, the music is sick. Yeah, that's Bone Super and
What do you think of this color? Is it not beautiful?
that's the least of it. Fucking A.
Incoming genius. I'll end this fight before it even began. Death in reverse.
Magnificent!
Oh, that's right. The time ring.
Mortals, sinners,
Hey.
prepare for divine...
That instant also reminds me of Injustice 2.
Why aren't you dead?
What the hell? They both manipulated time, and here comes the clones. Okay, yeah, this is a repeat offender. Ooh, yeah, that will happen. Okay, now I'm convinced that he was there.
That look down upon creation itself. That is the work of a god!
Empty threats to a living paradox!
Yeah. I gotta keep that in mind. He is the living
How
paradox.
truly foolish.
Sorry, was that important?
Oh no! Oh shit! Oh my god!
How fun.
Shit!
KO! You know, we've sent enough people to that sun, we really should have a timeshare.
This was a fairly tricky matchup to figure out, least of all
I'll
for their
say it
incredible
was.
levels of power.
Black could destroy a universe like ours at least 660 times over. I mean, a punch at least as big as a star is really badass, but that's in another league.
However, there was a lot more to cover than just how many stars or universes they could blow up. At their peak, both Goku Black and Reverse Flash were so impressive they were removed from time itself, becoming living paradoxes, making any attempt to kill either of them meaningless.
Stupid time travel.
It's difficult to determine who would figure out a counter to this temporal invincibility first, but it would most likely rely on a combination of speed and smarts.
As far as speed goes, it's no surprise Thawne definitely had the edge. Yeah, Black's attacks could reach speeds quintillions of times faster than light, but Thawne is a Flash.
Even early in his career as a member of the Flash family, Wally West could reach speeds that were impossible to comprehend and calculate. There are numerous examples of this for multiple iterations of the Flash, many of whom Thawne was clearly equal to.
Plus, he's kind of an
Right.
expert when it comes to timey-wimey bullshit.
And he could likely overpower Black and destroy said time ring too. After all, Thawne once generated enough energy to counter the destruction of the entire DC universe, which is stated in comics to be at least 100 trillion light years in diameter. That's over 1 billion times larger than our own universe, and over 70 million times larger than Dragon Ball's Universe 7.
It's sort of impossible to lock down the exact limits of Goku Black's upper strength without getting into lots of assumptions and guesswork. He's obviously stronger than Goku was when he clashed with Beerus, but even being
Right.
super generous with training and power boosts and multipliers, the gap here is way too wide to be able to just assume Goku Black could match this level of power. The DC universe is just too big. And remember, Barry and Wally's race almost ripped apart the entire DC multiverse.
It's also important to stress that Goku Black is not Goku. Goku's drive and willpower can push through even the most absurd limits to potentially match higher levels of power. Zamasu took Goku's body because he's more than willing to take shortcuts. It's an entirely different mindset.
Yeah, and once he took care of that time ring, Reverse Flash had a lot more options than just overpowering Black. With that super speed, he could pretty easily scramble Black's insides or age him to death with a touch.
Yeah.
Zamasu may have been a deity even without the time ring, but Goku's body is mortal with a limited range of age. Might have really screwed yourself with that
right.
one, huh, Zam Zam?
Goku Black was a nightmarish foe, but Thawne's experience with time travel, ridiculous levels of hacks, and frankly impossible speed gave him the means to take the win.
This fight was definitely not sunderwhelming.
The
What?
win is the Reverse Flash.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah?
Really? Oh, episode 150.
Oh no.
Oh, forget. I can't do that. No. Can I just at least say that my luck is never on my side when it comes to Death Battle? I mean, just supporting just one character just for the win, and every single time, it's all coming back to me. And of course, wearing this shirt is just. But to be fair, it was a decent fight. It was very flashy, and yeah, I accidentally said that on purpose, but it was very tricky though, and Ebot does have the experience when it comes to the negative speed force, and that with all the abilities that what it is of the Flash, except for, let his own fingertips that just instantly just phase through, that would end the entire universe. And it is pretty funny, but in the same way that they could just travel through time, going back to the past, going to alternate realities. Well, alternate realities and possible events that goes into a parallel that will instantly just, you see another reverse Flash and another Goku Black and just appearing again and again and again. That it does sound a bit confusing, but I guess that the space-time continuum really doesn't matter. And true that Goku Black with the time ring, that does prevent him from anything that could happen to him or his past self when he is, just as Zamasu, get atomized or Hakai by Lord Beerus. None of it matters. As long as he has that ring, that he is completely immune. But Reverse Flash just instantly just phased through and easily slipped through the time ring out of his finger. And yeah, there are a lot of options that he could have done. Just simply atomize to a complete nothingness, or just rapidly age until he dies of an old age, because let's keep in mind, because that even possessing of Goku's body, it is still a mortal body. So that's one of the reasons is that in the end that he was just no match. So damn, DC Comics just won on this one. But I'd like to know what do you think of this match so far. I would like to hear of what your opinions are, and you could just leave it on the comment section. But I believe this is going to be it for right now. So if you guys do enjoy this fight, then leave a like, and I will catch y'all in the next video. So take care, guys, and be safe.